I mean,
We're recording.
can't really tell. We're recording. Heather pointing to eye. You're coughing.
And I immediately have to cough.
Let's just blame it on pollen
We are.
and the hope of spring. Yeah.
Apologies to the listeners, but I have my sexy Phoebe voice still.
You really don't sound that bad. I just want you to feel better.
Okay. I just don't sound like me.
I
Maybe
know.
week 4, I'll sound like me. You have to
Yes.
keep listening to find out.
Have an exciting week 4 too. I know
Love
we
it.
haven't even started this episode and now we're like, but wait.
But wait, there's more. Like an
There's more.
infomercial.
I know.
Oh,
We're gonna have our first guest.
So exciting.
I'm so excited too. It's gonna be so fun. It's gonna be very fun. So today we're going to talk about a classically styled spring.
Perfect. And the sun is shining. Like, I'm so ready for spring, and I'm so ready for
So
classically
ready.
styled spring.
Yes,
I'm excited.
I know. The sun is out. It's warm. I was telling somebody yesterday, I was ready to just feel a little crispy.
Yeah.
Like a little unexpected sunburn, you know?
Yes. Yes, please.
Yes, please.
I
Like a
sat
top of the
outside.
sun. Like, ooh, I
I
missed
sat
the
outside for
spot.
10 minutes, and I was just like,
I know.
sunshine.
You can feel the seasonal depression lifting away.
And you're like, I do have a personality. I am like, I do want to do things.
Yeah, I am a happy
Cold
human.
and depressed.
Yes, it's so good. It's so
I
good.
did a whole presentation in college in my public speaking class on seasonal depression.
Oh, really?
So I consider myself a mini expert.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Well, you had to give a presentation on something, and I
Right.
hate the winter. So I was like, I'm gonna do it. Like, and I was also like, I have a sociology degree, so I was in like this all the sociology and psychology classes, and then I had to like go do public speaking. So I'm like, I'm gonna talk about seasonal depression and how 1 year for Christmas we bought my dad a tanning bed gift card or membership because he also has really bad seasonal depression, and we were like, we're gonna stick you in this really hot box for 15 minutes at a time, and then you're gonna feel better.
Did it work?
Nothing, you can't do that. It totally worked. You can't
Oh,
do
yeah.
that now.
No, you can't do that now.
3 to 4 of your very favorite songs with the little eyeglasses
Yes, the
and the
little
Playboy
eyeglass
bunny sticker on your hip, and then
smell of coconut.
I'm a new person. Like,
Yes.
how can we invent a tanning bed that's not hard? Like, I don't care about being tan. I just want to be warm.
Yeah, that would be
So
nice.
can somebody work on that, please? Because
Yeah.
I would pay money to lay in a hot box for 15 minutes. I don't
Uh-huh.
care about the result. I'm a
Mm.
pale, pasty princess, and I have come to terms with that over the last 15 years. But I miss my little warm coffin of happiness.
I know. I was gonna say I don't even think I need my favorite songs. I think I liked the white noise of the bulbs like
Oh,
buzzing.
it was so good.
Oh, it was so good, but so bad.
But
I
don't
had
do it. It's so
Don't do
bad for
it.
you. Everyone wants to feel the just back from vacation glow.
Yes.
I don't even think it's the color. I think it's just it means that you've been outside enjoying life and people are just
Yeah.
jealous. They
Well,
want,
love the tan. I mean, that's why spray tanning is such a thing.
hey, so
Yes.
You're not on TikTok, right?
No, I'm not on
Okay,
TikTok.
get on TikTok. So, you know how Instagram will show you memories or Facebook will show you memories?
Yeah.
TikTok will bring up your old videos from like it's called On This Day, so like what you posted.
Yeah.
And 3 years ago, now it was 2 years ago, I did Coastal Grandmother Spring Prep. I
Oh,
had a whole series of like what we were doing leading up to spring in the Coastal Grandmother world. And I was like, that is so, all the things are still applicable. I was like, I need
and
to,
that's the thing about classic style is it's not
it's
gonna
classic.
really change or go
No,
away. You might
I
want
was
to
wearing those
upgrade
3 years ago,
or add to or
right?
whatever, but the
I just
basic
thought it was really funny. I was like, Coastal Grandmother Spring is coming.
that
And now
is.
the joke is like, well, we sent the reel back and forth yesterday about like all of the Nancy Myers, Ida, all, everyone, like the gardens and the flowers. Like, she's
Yeah,
defrosting. I'm like, I did that.
that's
That,
amazing. Can you go back and find those and share them
yeah,
again?
I need to
Oh,
find them,
we'll have to share those too.
right? Or just
Um,
redo them because my skills have gotten a lot better in 3 years.
well, that's okay. We'll say the technology on TikTok has changed,
Yes,
which is not untrue.
it's not untrue.
Not
It's not
untrue.
untrue. No,
Not at
no,
all.
no. But
Okay.
yeah, spring is coming and we
Spring is
are
coming.
refreshing our homes and our wardrobes and our cars and everything.
Okay. What are you doing to springify your car? I need to know
Well, like
about
I
this.
just like keep random stuff in there that I might need, and like I don't need winter stuff in there now.
I see. I see.
Like
Okay.
I am terrified of being stranded on the side of the road and being cold. I tend to keep a blanket or something in there, but now like probably like a towel because you never know when you're going to see a
Yes.
splash pad. So
Yeah.
like I keep stuff in the car for the girls if they need something. So it's time to like put the spring stuff in.
I need to get better. I need to get back to doing that. I feel like when mine were younger, I used to do a better job of that, but
Well, they just get more independent and you don't
they
need it as
do.
much.
No.
But then always need something.
Yeah. Now I have like more specific gear, like extra shin guards and things like
See?
that that I always
It's like
keep back
spring
there.
sports.
Yeah.
Okay,
You need a Z pack.
I need a Z pack. I don't want a Z pack. I want one.
I'm an oldest sister,
You're gonna assert your dominance on me.
also known as from my sister's second mom,
Yeah, like it's
Mom
time.
Junior.
Let's do it. I'm not going.
They know they will be in trouble with me. They know I will come and make them do the thing.
I don't want to do it.
They're also going to yell at me about talking about tanning beds and wanting to get slightly sunburned because I am also the sunscreen police. Welcome back to another episode of the Button Up Society podcast, where we dive
Woohoo!
into all things classic, design, fashion, and the timeless details that never go out of style. Spring's the perfect time to refresh our homes and wardrobes with timeless, effortless style. So today we're going to dive into classic spring styling. Think coastal grandmother, grand millennial, coastal New England, traditional, and easy preppy aesthetics, which I love
So much.
so much. What is it that you love about like spring styling? Like what are you looking forward to the most, I guess?
I think color. We in the winter it just is so dark and drab, and I wear a lot of leggings and black and just I'm just trying to be warm, and I definitely lean towards an Adam Sandler aesthetic in the winter. So like spring comes and I'm opening up my windows and I'm like, I want to have like flowy clothes and bright colors, and I just really enjoy that aspect so much, and like clothes make me really happy. And I don't know if that's a good thing, a bad thing, or a neutral thing. I think it's probably a little bit of all of them depending on how you
Yeah.
use it. But I just really enjoy like putting an outfit together and feeling good about it, or like buying something new, like in the dead of winter and being excited to wear it when it gets warm. And then you're like, I can wear this new top. And it's happy and the birds are chirping. And like, I love that turn because, man, the Christmas lights are great. But once they come down, it gets dark for like
Yes,
6 weeks.
it does.
And I'm
And
ready.
I don't know about you. I'm not a huge fan of layers. Like I
Yeah.
don't like to feel trapped in my clothes.
No,
I feel like I
I have a
get
lot of
very
sensory issues.
claustrophobic.
Yeah, I've kind of built a platform around the fact that I have sensory issues, and like I if it doesn't feel good, I have to like take it off.
Yes.
So I don't mind a layer, but it's very important how those layers work together,
Yes.
how the fabrics feel next to each other, which sounds dumb, but like the fabrics have to do well.
They can't because if not, the fibers like stick together kind of, and
Yes.
then they don't lay right. They don't feel right. And you're probably not like your base layer is probably not the best feeling of the fabrics you're wearing. Does that
Right.
make sense? Like
Yeah.
it's not what you want against your skin.
Right.
That's how I always feel. I don't want a base layer. I'm fine with like a nice cardigan on top or like a cotton sweater on top, but when I need to wear, I don't want to wear a tank top underneath anything.
It's because we come from the land of emotional support tank tops, and we are so done
Yes.
with them.
Yes, I don't want
Oh,
that.
okay, so like this is a good example. This is like a brushed cotton. It's not a chambray. It's an Oxford cloth shirt, right?
Yeah.
And it's soft as opposed to like a crisp white button down. So this is being under a soft sweater works for me. If
Yes.
this was a crisp button down under a knit, like I would rather be naked.
Yes, because you
I
can feel the layers, the separation
yes.
in the layers. They don't like meld together and they
No, it's
move
the
separately
they do. It's
and
the
not
and
with your
or
body.
like with your arms, like you get stuck and and you're like pulling and you're
Yes.
like, I need to get like the underarms to lay like I don't like that.
I don't
I
either.
want to
I'm with you.
throw on a dress and feel pretty.
Yes,
Then,
love that.
when you get a little bit of sun, I feel like I don't have to wear as much makeup. So like maybe a lip stain, brush my hair, pretty dress, and like I feel good to go. And that is just makes me happy. But I think that's part of this whole aesthetic. One of the pieces of it is just being easy and breezy. And being cold doesn't lend itself to that.
Being cold is not easy. Like
No.
Kermit the Frog says, it's not easy being green. Well, it's also not easy being cold.
Did I tell you about when I met Chad in the summer and our first like fall in our relationship?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so we met in the summer and I'm wearing dresses and life is fun and great. And I was like, I need you to know something. And he's like, what? I'm like, when I'm cold, like winter Emily is not the same as summer Emily. And tend to just look homeless or like we've come to now know people talk about like Adam Sandler and how he just like doesn't care what he wears, right? So when I in the summer I'm really cute and this is cool, but when it turns cold, I'm gonna stand in my closet and put on clothes until I am no longer cold. And you need to know that this is going to happen. I came to like the first soccer game that I went to of his in the cold. I show up and I've got on obviously like a t-shirt and a hoodie and a blanket scarf because it was the blanket scarf era.
Yes.
And I had like my hair tied back with like a bandana and I had on leggings and the tall Ugg boots, not these cute little like all the way up Ugg boots. And I just remember him looking at me like, okay.
That's
Nothing
weird.
matched. Nothing like I mean it was I have the picture from that day. I need to find it and send it to
You
you. We can
do.
we,
That
we
would
can
be a
post
good
it.
one to share.
But like I I don't do cold well.
No, I
And
don't
he was
either.
like, "Hi, thanks for coming." Anyway,
That's
spring.
so funny.
I'm so
Um,
happy.
do you have any? I know I saw you posted about like a spring capsule the other day, capsule
Oh yeah.
wardrobe specifically. Do you, I don't know. I don't think you are really a true, tried and true, like I have a capsule wardrobe person.
No.
I'm not either. I feel like that just, there are too many rules with that.
Too
And
many
I don't
rules.
need that in my life. But I do love the idea of it. And I think you could do that even. I don't know. I feel like my wardrobe is kind of a capsule wardrobe, even though it's not limited to certain pieces.
Right.
It's
That's
just
how I
like,
am. Like I keep it on in the same like color spectrum
yeah,
family. So it all
yeah,
goes together, but it's not like a strict capsule
right.
system.
First, I'm trying to think like what for spring is like, what are your or our like essential pieces?
That's
Like,
a good
what is it for me? What is it for me? Obviously, any kind of like button down shirt for sure.
shocking.
Um, I'm really looking forward to this year. I am hoping to wear some of my cotton sweaters with shorts this year.
Yeah. I love a long sleeved
I do
top and
too.
shorts.
I do
Makes me so
too.
happy.
It's not something that I do. Like, I don't ever put that together for myself, even though I love the look of it. And I'm not really sure why. I think sometimes it's just easier for me to grab a pair of jeans.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big fan of jeans and I'm like, I'll just throw on some jeans and a cute top and go. That just makes my life a little bit easier. We also wear shorts for a really long time here. So I feel like I want to get every
Yes.
minute out of my jeans when it's
Right. I was gonna say you can't start them too early because they never end.
no, but this year I do really want to do that because I love the look of it.
It is. It's a really good
Yeah.
classic.
So
And
that's
then
something I'm really
put
looking
a
forward to wearing.
put a tank top on under your cotton sweater. not the emotional support one, but like a good structured something so that when you get hot, you can like drape your
Yes.
cotton sweater over your shoulders.
Yes. I will say I usually just start out with the sweater draped.
Yeah.
That's how I operate
Yeah.
because I'm more often like running hot than cold.
Same.
I do love that to have an option to put on if I were to get chilly inside somewhere.
Yeah. It's always chilly. The AC is the worst.
I love the AC. I really do. I-
But I just really,
Yeah.
I am not a fan of like when, like what we're talking about, like when spring comes around and you're like ready to wear your cute spring clothes, and then you walk in somewhere and it's an igloo and you're like, I don't want to cover up my cute spring outfit.
Hmm.
That's where I get irritated. Is
I see.
irritated the right
I
word?
get that.
Like it's
Yeah.
just, I, if I'm wearing something cute, I want you to see my something cute as opposed to just all the
The
layers.
layers. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm still trying to think of like my very favorite spring things. I'm like, what am I looking forward to pulling out? I always go for a stripe in this, I always go
I
for the stripe year round,
love
but
that so much.
stripe in the spring feels even better. It just
Mhm.
feels right. Not that it feels better. Like a navy and white stripe
Oh,
in the
it's so
spring
good.
and the summer, but it's just getting to start it in the spring feels so
Like
good.
welcoming the summer in, and you're like,
I will wear a navy and white stripe all year long.
yes.
Don't get me
But
wrong,
it feels very appropriate
but it
in the
feels
spring.
right in the
Yeah.
spring.
Yeah.
I love that with like a leather sandal, a brown leather sandal. So good. It's like a
Um,
crispy Diet Coke,
a crispy Diet Coke.
a navy and white shirt, and a
Sandals,
brown leather sandal.
I need to look them up. Julia Amory, who we want to talk about her block print in a little bit, she wears these sandals that they're tan leather and they're like barely there. Like I think there's a toe strap and then like one strap like across the top of the foot or something.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
My gosh, I want them. I currently
That
have
style.
rainbows. They're like the thinnest possible rainbows that are, the more accessible price point version of that shoe to me.
Yes,
But I'm like, I want them.
I love my rainbow flip-flops.
Rainbow flip flops are the best. And it
They're
was
the
not just
best.
because, like, yes, they came out with us or they were popularized when we were teens, but oh my gosh. Now, did you have the leather ones or the raffia ones?
Leather.
Light tan or dark tan?
I've had all of them over the last 20 years. I
Except
mean,
the braid. I've never had the braided ones, and I always wanted the braided
oh,
ones.
those are the ones I have right now.
Oh,
Hmm.
I'm jealous. I love
They're
them.
like a skinny strap. I think only one strap is braided on them.
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
outside one, I think.
I think I just got them last
Um,
summer, I think.
classic.
They're
They go
so
with
good.
everything.
They go with everything.
And they just make your legs look long because like it's tan and beautiful.
There is no shoe on the planet that can make my legs look long, but yes, that is
Nothing.
the idea. I also really like, and now I can't remember the brand, Hari Mari.
I don't know Harimari.
I got a pair of those. This was years and years ago now, and I really liked them. They were very like rainbows, but
Hmm.
a little softer maybe.
Okay. You have to break a
Um,
rainbow in for sure.
yes, these came more broken in, and I really liked them for that just classic simple flip-flop look. I should look them back up because the pair I think I ordered, I think it was like you need a size down situation, and I
Oh
didn't.
yeah.
So they were a little too flip-floppy.
Yeah, you don't
But
want them floppy. You don't want a floppy flip flop.
you don't want it to be too floppy. No. But yeah, they were really good too.
I
There
love
are
them.
also some Target sandals that I really want this year. I
I got
can't.
the we're calling them the Tarmes. They look
Oh,
like the Oran sandals or Oran, however you're supposed to say that.
okay.
That one day I will have the real ones.
What did the real ones look like? Or what did the not real ones
Um,
look like? Either way.
they're it's just like a leather band that goes across the top of your foot, and of course, like the Hermes ones has an H on it, but it's like cut out
Oh,
into the leather. Like it's not like like the leather's in the shape of an H. It's not
yes.
like
I know which ones you're talking about.
yes.
Yep.
And last fall, Chad and I were on a trip for his high school reunion, and my shoes like gave me blisters. So we just went to Target to find whatever we could, and they had them. And I was like, we're just gonna try them out. And I love them. So one day I'll have the real ones. One day, I'm gonna put it on my vision board.
Yes,
Manifest some $800 sandals.
yes. And until then, Target for the win.
Yes.
Target always for the win, but
Target always for the win.
yeah.
I love it.
I really there's a pair of sandals that I really want from Target. I need to just order them. I keep missing anytime they have a shoe sale, like a spring shoe sale, they're sold out in my size. And
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have to order them not on sale.
Which
Um,
one?
they're like a double strap, like a Birkenstock kind of
Uh-huh.
strap, but they're a little more platformy with a squishy, not a footbed, because I don't like a footbed sandal. I know they hurt my feet.
Yeah.
I don't know why they just
You
do.
have to be the very specific shape of the
Yeah,
footbed.
I can't do it. But they're kind of like a woven, like they're
Yes,
like
I know
those,
exactly which ones you're talking about.
I don't know the name of them, but I'll look them back up.
Yeah.
They're
We'll be
super cute.
we'll put you on text alerts for them.
Well, they're back in stock. I checked just a little while ago, and they have like a darker tan and like an off-white, not a darker tan, like a tan and an off-white color. And I want the off-white ones, I think, not
Yeah.
the tan. And those are the ones that keep selling out. So
Because everyone else also wants them.
yeah. So I think that'll probably be, I don't know, any kind of sandal is a good spring wardrobe staple.
Yes, it is.
And you know what? I'm looking forward to wearing some prints and some color and some like not super poofy sleeves, but just like
A little.
flowy, a little flowiness,
Yes.
a little loosey blousey flowiness
I love a blousey
with
top.
some fun colors that you feel. There's some colors, I don't know. I just feel like there are some colors I can't wear in the winter.
Hmm.
Like a bright green. I'm not going to pull that out in the winter.
No, good color.
Probably not going to pull that out in the winter. Even like an orange. I can wear an orange.
Not
Don't
past Halloween,
No, not a Halloween orange anyway. I'm not doing
but
that.
just like fall, like orange to me feels very,
Fall,
it's
like
not winter. So like you can
yes,
either, yeah, like the burnt orange, Halloweeny colors,
or
and
a
then you
summer
gotta cut
orange.
it off until the spring, then you can bring out like your happy oranges
Yes.
again.
What else? I don't know. Did you tell me, did you say things that you're gonna or looking forward to wearing in the spring
Um,
other than not layers?
Not layers. I'm also really looking forward to my nap dresses coming back out
Yeah.
because they're my favorite. My new, not a new style. It's been out for a while, but I don't have it yet. It's called the Louisa, and it's got this smocking, but it has sleeves and like a scoop neck.
Oh,
And I think
cute.
it's going to be really appropriate for like going into an office.
Yeah.
So it's on my list to look into. But I
That's
love
great.
a smocked dress that is just easy to wear.
Yes. Have you ever shopped Spartina? Have you ever bought
No?
anything from Spartina? Really beautiful dresses that were in fact like a block print, but they're a very like low country coastal
Okay.
aesthetic brand, and I love them.
I love a block print coastal. It makes
Yes.
my heart so happy.
And they have a lot of like, I don't know, needlepoint is the right word, but just like fabric. I don't know. It's beautiful. Go look at it. I've had several of their purses and wallets, and I love them so much. I have some of their clothes too, not a ton.
I love it. I love a fun accessory, like a colorful accessory.
Yes, they
Like
have
you can wear a lot.
great bags. They have great bags. They have great jewelry. Their bags they're not like crazy expensive, but they're not Target bags. They're very
Yeah.
like middle of the road price point, I feel like. For a nice bag. They're not,
Right.
you know,
Then that you're gonna
wrong,
like go
but
to year after year.
yes, I do love I feel like spring and accessories are really great too.
They're
Like it's
so
just a
fun.
great time for accessories. Are you seeing a lot of like huggy, like gold hoop huggies? I feel like that is a big spring trend
Mhm.
that definitely falls into classic style category.
I
These
can
are
see it.
not, they're not really huggies. These are just more gold hoops.
I was gonna say those are not Huggies.
No, they're not at all. Because I wore the huggies yesterday and I think that I might not be a huggy earring person.
You're not, or you are?
I think I'm not.
Oh, really?
No, I don't know.
Oh.
I liked them, but I felt a little like a pirate for some reason.
Were
The
they a
way
thick Huggy or a thin Huggy?
they were pretty small and they weren't super thick, but they were medium.
I need to see a picture
Okay.
to
I'll put
determine.
them on again and take a picture.
Yes, because I have
Uh,
two pair that I love, and I've never thought of myself as a pirate. Although now maybe
I don't think
I
that
might
they
have to
look
reassess.
like a pirate on other
They're
people,
giving
but
pirate.
For some reason on me, I felt very
Well,
pirate.
pirates are on the ocean.
That's true. They're
Seasonal. I like to stack mine. So I have like a really thin, they're actually graduated, but very thin pave hoop. And then I have a chunky huggy that's like, I don't know, it's bigger. So I put both of them in, and that's really fun.
you have options.
I have options, but the chunky one is hard to like undo it. And we've already talked about this. Anyway, I got my nails done this morning and she had to cut them down because they were so long that I could not function. So I couldn't like get it. So I was not able to wear the chunky huggies for the last few weeks because I could not make them work. But yeah, I like to stack the chunky one and then the thin one.
Yeah, that's funny though that you couldn't get them off. Well, I bought them thinking these will be great for spring and summer because they
Yeah,
fall out. They're supposed to be like tarnish free. You can shower in them,
perfect.
like swim in them, all the things. And I think I will probably like them a lot. I love big earrings unless I'm wearing a stud, and I love a stud.
Yeah.
I don't do many like medium size. It's either
Uh,
big or small, I feel like.
so see, these look like a almost look like a stud. Like they're so like they're there. Like they're
Okay.
not
Well,
they don't hang down at all.
I will go. No,
Yeah.
these hung down a tiny bit. I don't know. I'll take a picture. I
Let me
will
just take
send it and
pictures.
post it, and
We should post a poll.
we should.
Are
Uh,
these earrings giving back?
I got two pairs from this company, and the other pair I do like a lot better because they're bigger, but they're like a bigger, like they're the same width all the way around for a
Uh-huh.
hoop, and you can put a charm or something on them. So
Oh,
they
that's
came with like
fun.
a little drop pearl, which I
Wait,
really
what
like.
brand is it?
It's Louise Carter.
Oh, these Carta.
I
Okay,
don't
let
know.
me
I kept getting fed ads for them all the time. And finally I was like, you know
and it
what?
worked.
I'm gonna try this out. They
It
had a
worked.
deal where you got like five pieces for like $60 or
Oh,
something.
that's great. Yeah.
So I was like, I'll do this. This necklace I got from them too, which I thought
Oh,
was
that's
cute.
pretty.
Been wanting some, not a huge necklace wearer either. So I've been wanting some like simple
Louisa
necklace.
Carter, we need to if you want to sponsor our
Louise
podcast.
Carter.
Louise
I will
Carter.
say their packaging was beautiful. Shipping took a
I'm a sucker
while.
for good
Me
packaging.
too. It felt very luxurious. It was like this beautiful red box that you opened, and then everything was individually in their own little like slider box, and then had a little velvet bag inside with it.
I love that.
There was like some pretty branded tissue paper,
Oh, branded
little
tissue.
papers inside that told about them. What do you call that? There's a name, I'm sure.
Yeah,
But it was nice.
I like it.
Yeah. I'm a sucker also for a well like packaged,
Makes me so happy.
crisp tissue
And
paper.
Anna Luisa is a brand on Amazon. Well, they have like their own website too, but I'm really happy with them. They've had some, those are where my Huggies are
No,
from.
Louise. Okay, I'll
Yeah.
look that up too.
Yeah. They're good. And
What is
I,
it with Louisa and Louise?
right? That's why I thought it was going to be the
That's
same one.
no, get ads for
Okay.
them.
Talk to me about, we've got a list here. We've got
Yes.
coastal grandmother, grand millennial, coastal New England, traditional, and preppy. I don't know what a five-sided Venn diagram is called, but where do you think our overlap is?
What's overlapping between the two of us or
No, like I just think that all of those styles like are very close together. So like
yes,
I think that we should talk about what ties them all together or like what is a common thread in the Venn
I
diagram
see.
of
Of many, many
styles.
things. I think, let's see. Honestly, I think the color blue.
Yes,
First
Blue.
thing that comes to my mind.
Yeah,
I
I
feel
can
like
totally
that's
see
a
that.
very big part of all of those aesthetics.
It really is.
I don't know that you can have any of them without the color blue.
I don't think so. We're seeing a lot of greens these days, but
Yeah.
still, the blue's not going anywhere.
No, it
That's for
never will.
sure. No.
I also think natural fibers or some sort of natural element, even if
Yes.
it's just a neutral color, goes into all of them a lot. And I think the idea of a more collected or curated I don't household or wardrobe or whatever also goes into that.
Yeah.
Uh, something with some kind of I don't know, a collection to me is something that has some sort of bigger thought or meaning behind it,
Hmm.
not just like a random thing that you have a lot of.
Yeah,
Right? I mean,
for sure. Yeah. I love what you said about like natural elements though, because you're so right. Like there's so much like cotton and linen,
yeah.
and they might be like cut differently or styled a little bit differently depending on where you are in this like realm, but definitely are huge. I mean, like a prep, like, and let's be very clear, we know that what we consider preppy is not what the Gen Zs are considering preppy,
No, I know.
but you think of, to me, I think of like a J. Crew, like a rugby shirt.
Yes.
And while that, in my mind, it's like green and blue, but like bold green and bold blue, maybe with some yellow running through it, like a tiny yellow line, right? Like the white collar.
Mhm.
That is not Grand Millennial at all. But I can
But
guarantee you it's a cotton pullover, right? Switch out the colors a little bit and then a Grand Millennial, if it was just blue and white together, like the perfect
yeah,
Grand Millennial blue. But
even like a popover is very,
right,
very similar
very
to a
similar.
rugby. Even
Yeah.
like this that I have on today, like a knit sweater with a collar with stripes. This is very much in that same
Okay,
fan
so take your knit popover or pull it that. Words
shirt.
are hard, y'all. Okay, so take the top that you have on now and you put on a classic cream with navy blue handles boat and tote, and you're very like New England preppy.
Very.
Same shirt, but grab a straw tote, and that's way more coastal grandmother.
Yep.
And it's like it's the same. There's
Put on a nice leather like backpack
ooh yeah.
or satchel bag kind of situation, and you're going more preppy
Hmm.
slash New England.
Traditional. I
Yeah.
think you're going, yeah,
Yeah.
for
And
sure.
like a leather belt or something with some penny loafers.
Exactly.
You're going preppy for sure.
There's so much
In
overlap.
all those ways.
And I love that. And I think it's really, I think we talked about that in one of our earlier episodes is like having different personalities and like feeling like you're wearing a costume sometimes. But also, I think it's so good to have pieces where you can kind of flex different aspects of your personality depending on how you're feeling that day.
Yeah.
Because some days I might want to feel like I'm walking to a regatta of some sort, you know? And then other days I'm like, no, I want to like be a free spirit. I don't want to be this regimented person. And then you put on the free spirit accessories that go with the same top. I don't know.
Yes.
It's one of my favorite things about like personal style is that you can make it lean however you're feeling, and it
Yep.
still feels like you.
Because you could also throw on this top with a pair of linen pants
Oh yeah.
and those classic rainbow flip-flops and like a beach hat, or maybe not a
Uh,
beach hat, but something
oh,
that,
the Nancy Myers bucket hat.
yes, it's going to give you much more of a free spirit feeling.
Yep.
That's
Suddenly
amazing.
on the beach with a white wine and you're in It's Complicated.
Yep.
Done.
Instantly. Instantly in a Nancy Myers film, which is where we want to be.
Yes. I want my
Yep.
life to feel like that all the time.
Guys, we had so much fun recording and we just kept talking and talking. And so we decided to split episode 3 into 2 parts. So next we come back to hear what we have to say about spring decor. And in the meantime, be sure to follow along at buttonup.society on Instagram. And you can follow us on YouTube and wherever you listen to podcasts. Thanks so much for listening, and we will see you next week. Button up,